Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Janelle and today is another I am back with another Shop My Stash Weekly Makeup Basket. I'm going to share with you guys everything that I used last week, what I thought of it. I will share some pictures of some different looks that I did using those products, and then I'll show you some different products that I want to use for the next 7 days or so. So if that sounds like a good time, go ahead and like and subscribe. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. 81% of you guys are not subscribed. Go ahead and pause this video and subscribe. Okay, so I am quickly going to run through the products we used last week. My Dior blushes. I love these so much. I'm actually wearing the pink one very lightly over the top of my Pink Gasm blush by Charlotte Tilbury, which just stole my bag. But I use these a lot and I really need to get used on some of my other blushes, so I don't want to have the temptation of having them in my bag. If I want to pull for them, then I'll just go over there and grab them. But to get used on more blushes, I'm going to go ahead and roll these guys out, and then we'll talk the other blushes that were in the bag, starting with Warm Soul. I did use this and got a very just like natural look. Kind of looks like I'm wearing just like a nice bronzer or something like that. But I don't know, I haven't been feeling this one even though I used it this week, so I'm gonna roll that out and maybe I'll just feel it maybe more in the fall winter time. So next I have these Hourglass blushes. We have the Dim Infusion and the Diffuse Heat Ambient Lighting blush, and I think I wore this one like twice, which is Dim Infusion, which is the lighter one, and it looks good. And then the Hourglass one in the shade Diffused Heat, more hotter one, was pretty as well. So I did use these three blushes, and let's talk highlighter really quickly. Today I am wearing the Pat McGrath one on the high points of my cheeks, buffed out with my highlighter by Chanel and the Camellia Rev highlighter. So the Pat McGrath one is a little golden, sometimes looks a little green on me. So it's not my favorite, but it is in a product pan, so I'm trying to get more use on that one. And then the Skin Glazing and Amnesia by Nabla, got a little bit of love on it, but yeah, the tone is just not right for me. I'm just gonna have to wait until I'm uber tan or use some self tanner or something to get this to match me a little bit better. But I do love the formula. Ozone is one of my favorite highlighters. And then for foundation, I did use the Luminous Silk, and 5.5 I believe is the shade, and this shade is a little bit orange and off for me. I had to counteract it with a more yellow tone concealer to kind of make it match a little bit more. So yeah, and this formula sometimes does break me out, and I'm dealing with a little bit of acne right now since it's that time of the month. So yeah, this one is fine. I used up about half of the bottle. Maybe I'll use up the other half in a few weeks or so. ABH gloss. I'm wearing this lip gloss today. So pretty. Nice clear gloss. Very jelly in formula. Reminds me of Tower 28 a little bit. So yeah, this is a very beautiful clear gloss in the shade Crystal. Glass Crystal. I do like the packaging. Very fancy. And yeah, this is a nice clear gloss. I'm sure you can get something on the more affordable side at the drugstore, but if you're willing to shell out, like, I don't know how much this is, $18-20, whatever it is, I think it's a pretty nice gloss. So I'm actually going to keep this one in because it's just always nice to have a clear gloss. And everything else that I didn't mention is staying in, because I love it that much. It's maybe an essential product and things like that. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'll be using for this week. For foundation, I did want to try out this new Yves Saint Laurent YSL Bare Look Tint. So this is a little baby sample that I got, and I have mine in the shade NU5. I haven't tried out this shade. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's gonna be a good match. So yeah, that looks like it'll work on my face. It's more of a skin tint, so I think you can kind of get away with it. At least it's a nice yellow warm toned foundation, which I do have a nice like warm undertone. And yeah, this with bronzer and everything, powder, it'll probably match me pretty well. So I'm excited to see what this foundation is all about, or skin tint. And with that order, I did order this Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. It's the Hyaluronic Lip Plumper in the shade 16 Shimmer Nude. I'll show you this with the glosses whenever I talk about lip gloss. For bronzer, I did want to roll in this Marc Jacobs Tantric 102 bronzer. So this is the medium shade. They're rebranding, so I don't think this is available anymore. But yeah, this I can never really get on board with, so we're gonna see if I like that or not. So we're gonna roll this in. If I don't like it, I will just pull for a different bronzer throughout the week. For blushes, I thought I would roll in these two liquid blushes, just because I have mainly been using Pinkgasm by Charlotte Tilbury, which is beautiful. I have nothing to complain about. But these need love, and I just did a blush to color. So we have Venetian Rose, which is a beautiful rose tone. Of course, this is not going to show up that pigmented. It's going to be a very sheer wash, a very sheer tint on your cheeks. And then the other one is Rose Milk. I thought I would start with more of the neutrally shades, and maybe next week I'll get more into the orangey shades. So yeah, this one has a bit of orange to it, but it still has pink in it. So I thought these are great standard colors just to dip my toes back into, because I have been neglecting some of my makeup. And for powder blushes, I'm definitely feeling like the rose tones, the mauve tones, berry tones. Like, it's not fall yet, but my soul is telling me pumpkin spice everything, mauve and purple, burgundy, rose, everything. So I feel like my eyes are kind of taupey, purpley pink, I don't know what, and I'm loving it. So yeah, I am gonna choose these blushes. This is Caramel by Persona, which is definitely in that mauve tone. It's on the cooler side. That's just beautiful. I don't wear that shade enough, so yeah, we're gonna try that guy out for the week. And then the other one is kind of similar in tone, is Seychelles by Buxom. Mine's looks crazy, but it's because I love it. And this one has more of a grayness to it. The other one has more of a purple pink to it. Grayness, but like beautiful. I swatched it awkwardly, but I can't wait to just throw that on my cheeks. I think that will go great with Venetian Rose underneath. And I have another one here. This is Pat McGrath. What am I saying? Pat McGrath. Patrick Ta. This is his monochrome moment. She's Adorable, which is, I think I grabbed the wrong one. Let me swatch it. Oh yeah, I chose the more orangey one. I think I meant to choose another one. Let me go grab it really quickly. I meant to grab this one, which is She's Passionate, which is a lovely pink color. But since I picked out the peachier color, I thought I would keep both in. That's the peachier one, and this is the one that I just swatched, which this is a great everyday pink. I think Rose Milk will look great underneath this blush, so that's a great pairing. So we got like 4 powder blushes in here, and 2 liquid blushes / 3 because I have one in a project pan. This eyeshadow palette I forgot to mention is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. For the most part, this is what I've been wearing on my eyes all week, in different ways. Sometimes this will be all over the lid and in the crease. Sometimes this one, I use this one a lot for liner. This one all over the lid all the time. This one in my inner corner. So yeah, I will pop up looks for you guys to look at while I talk. And for highlighter, I did want to pull out my Killawatt highlighter by Fenty Beauty and Mean Money and Hustla Baby. This is what this one looks like. I've panned a full-size one of these, and I guess that's kind of why I strayed away from it for such a long time. So you have more of a nice soft subtle highlighter, and then the more glittery side, which has more of a orangey golden tone to it. So mix and match those. And then I do always have my Dior Quad and my Chanel highlighter in my bag. Oh my god, I always swatch so awkward. Yeah, maybe I should just re-swatch that for you. So there we are, the softer one and the more metallic-y side. So I'm thinking I can get good use on that. Hopefully I'm not sick of it, because I probably did get a little sick of it, not gonna lie. I'm gonna swatch. I'm gonna wipe these swatches off and we'll talk eyeshadow. So I have recently been more into a very nice light, you know, what is the word? Just a very easy soft eye. So I thought I would throw in 2 more palettes by Charlotte Tilbury. Since I am putting this one back, I want to throw in the Bella Sophia palette. I think this one has, I dropped it. Surprisingly, this did not shatter. They have renamed the Bella Sophia into something else, I believe. But yeah, it's the one with these more like warm brown tones and like a white shade, a shimmery brown shade. So yeah, I'm thinking I can do the same type of eye like this one, very Charlotte Tilbury-esque eye, and just feel pretty and have just a quick, simple, easy, on-the-go type of look. And I also pulled out this palette for that same reason. This is the Charlotte Darling palette. So very pinky, maroony, I don't know, type of shades. So yeah, this one I can either mix and match with this or use this on its own. And since I am filling those like rose tones, those berry tones, those mauve tones, I thought this Pat McGrath palette would be perfect. This is Divine Rose, and this is what this one looks like. It's newer to my collection. I think I've had it for maybe 9 months or so, I would say. And these tones are so beautiful. I'm feeling these mauve tones, even these like have a little brownness to it. So yeah, and then we have these fun shades, and this shimmer is one of my favorites. I have it in another palette and I've already hit pan. So we'll swatch a few of these and maybe go back and swatch some of the Charlotte Tilbury ones. So those are some of the shimmers. Super beautiful. This is my favorite shade of all time. I love that all over my eye or in my inner corner sometimes. And then I'll swatch this matte shade, which has like a little bit of grayness into it, but kind of purple. So I can't wait to see what kind of looks I get from this palette. Let's go back and swatch a few from the Charlotte palette. Here are a few shades from the Darling palette by Charlotte. And then we have this one, the Bella Sophia. I will swatch a few of, wrong one. This is the Bella Sophia, and I'll swatch a few shades from here as well. And here are the 4 from the Bella Sophia. They're like not very good swatches, but I'm thinking it'll look a lot prettier on the eye. So yeah, I'm excited to play and get some more like mauve rose tone looks going on to get me ready for fall. I forgot to mention my Chanel lipstick. I think it must have fell because I don't see it here, but it's the lipstick that I'm wearing today. Very nice sheer formula. It's more of a warm color. I would love to have the L'Extrait formula in a nice cool toned light nude color, but I said I would swatch this for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the Dior one for you, and then we'll talk our lipsticks really quickly. So this is what the color looks like. I was hoping for it to be more nude and like, or more clear with sparkles or something, but for some reason it's just like a kind of warm brownish color. It's pretty and it goes on more sheer, so it's like not that big of a deal, but it's giving me Fancy Glow vibes. If I wanted that, I would just like, I think I even have 1 or 2 laying around the house somewhere, but I'm not really into that at the moment. So yeah, we'll give it a go and see what's up, but This gloss I'm crazy about. This is Buxom Clear. You guys know I love this color, especially in the colder months. It's such a pretty mauve color with like sparkles in it. It just shines so beautiful. Like the Dior one's not shining as much as this one. So yeah, I highly recommend the Buxom glosses, especially if you find a color that you enjoy. This is the full-on pumping lip polish. Polish means sparkles. I have two lipsticks that I want to talk about. This is the Giorgio Armani Lip Power in 104. It's a very nice nude color. So again, more on that mauve side. So I think this is going to pair well with this lip gloss and, you know, some of the eyeshadow looks that I plan on doing. So that'll be our nude lip. For more of a deeper lip, this is the Clinique Black Honey. This lipstick everyone has gone crazy for decades now, for a good reason. I'm going to build it up so you can get a good representation of what it would look like on the lips. Not too much darker than this one, but it definitely has that like cherryness going on, giving us very cherry cola vibes, right? So yeah, I'm happy that I am going to be able to play with all my like makeup that I associate with fall and just have lots of fun. So let me know what you're using for this week in the comment section down below. I would love to know, and I hope you all have an amazing, blessed, wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Mwah. Bye.